Now joined by new Jets offensive lineman Tristen Hoge. Tristen, why did you choose the Jets to continue your football career?
It was a pretty easy decision. I talked to Coach Moreland before the draft began, and we were discussing a lot of things that they were going to be doing here. And it was very mimetic of how it was in college for me. So it'd be an easy transition to pick up this offense and kind of get going that way, knowing that. And so yeah, it made it an easy decision to come here. Plus, I love Coach Moreland's energy, and then getting to meet Coach Benton afterward. Their energy matches. They're ready to get to work, and so am I. So I mean, it was simple.
Yeah, your energy is really coming through the camera here. You just came off the field. How was your first day of rookie minicamp?
It was surreal. I was talking to all the guys about it. I was like, man, walking on the field, not being in a BYU jersey anymore, noticing that I was in a Jets jersey, Jets helmet. That's something I've been, looking forward to since I was a little kid, of being able to go into a practice field, a professional practice field, and practice. It's incredible. But now, of course, the real work still begins. There's a long road ahead of proving myself worthy for the team. So yeah, it was fantastic actually.
You kind of mentioned this in your answer earlier. You mentioned Coach Moreland's, Coach Benton's energy and the system fit. Why do you feel like you're a good fit for what they're trying to run here?
It's the athleticism and power. They're going to sit here and they want to run the ball. They're going to put it on the offensive line's back, and that's a great thing for us. We like that. So that's a type of energy I had in college of put the run game on our back, put the team on the offensive line's back. Let's go, and that's what they want to do here. And so it made my decision super simple. Their energy is the O line's going to lead the team in that manner. So yeah, it's going to be fantastic here.
Tristen, I know you haven't met him, or I don't think you've met him in person yet, but what do you know about Mekhi Becton?
You know what? He's a beast. That's all I can say. It's just a simple answer. I haven't met him in person. I really look forward to it. But he's integral to that offensive line. I look forward to meeting a vet of his caliber. So yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting him.
It seems like, this is me guessing here, but it seems like you two share a mentality, will be good friends on the football field. I'm curious, Tristen, your 2020 season, obviously the college football landscape was a totally different one for you. It was extremely different. Can you kind of take us through that and tell us how much your play was impacted by what happened to you?
The COVID thing was a big kick. And having gotten it right after the first game, my mentality is, man, this is my last season, my senior year. You expect to go, even with the COVID. I knew the threat was there, but getting it right after the first game, it sucked. And having it kick me down and then getting pneumonia from that, putting me out for a month, that was terrible. And to the psyche, I was like, dang, in my last season, that's terrible. But the thing, that my father and my mother, reasserted in my mind and myself was, knowing when I came back, when I was ready to go, it's gas. It's all like they say here, all gas, no brakes. It's making sure the pedal to the metal right when I got back, and not skipping a step, stepping right back in and getting ready to go. So even though it knocked me down for a few games, I wasn't going to let it sit here and ruin my season. I knew that every opportunity I got, as short as they were, I had to take advantage of it.
Did you feel like your true self when you finally got back, or were there still some lingering effects? And you feel like, had you not had the virus and pneumonia, you could have performed at a higher level?
Coming back from it, I got the proper medication and got that stuff completely beaten. When I came back, I felt 100%. Of course, the one thing is getting back into football shape after being out a month, but that's 1 week and bam, right back there. So I felt fantastic coming back. I don't feel like I lost a step. I definitely wish I would have had those 4 games that I had missed, because that would have been, even better on the resume, but that's neither here nor there. But no, I had no lingering effects. Haven't felt anything negative since.
How much of a chip does that put on your shoulder entering now Jets rookie camp and then down the road training camp, that you had a season where you battled some adversity, to say the least, and your best ball is ahead of yourself?
Adversity is a familiar friend. Adversity is just always opportunity that hasn't revealed itself yet. But the Jets gave me the opportunity to be here. I have an axe to grind to prove myself worthy of the team, and I'm going to come in and work every single day, because that's all I can do. At this point, that's what it is. It's just work. And if I can just put the best myself on that field every day, then I feel like I can prove myself worthy of this team.
Tristen, you have a very unique, I'd say probably the most experience to the Jets' new quarterback, Zach Wilson. You've been in the huddle with him. Obviously, that's not going to happen at rookie camp because of the way the practices are split up. But if somebody were to come up to you and say, "Hey, what is it like with Zach Wilson commanding a huddle?" What would you say?
I've seen all the doubters out there that are saying, he doesn't have the leadership capabilities that they're looking for. I can attest that he does. He's, when we've gotten in huddles, I mean, our offense was no huddle, but when we did get in huddles, you could feel him in the huddle saying, guys, let's get this rolling. If we were in a tight spot, he was knowing that he was delegating to everybody. He knew what they were going to do, and he also had the trust in every single one of us that we were going to do our job and get something done. So yeah, he was a great leader in that aspect. He's a great man, and I know he's going to do wonderful things here. So I'm just, I'm excited to get rolling with him. I know he's going to do great.
Awesome, Tristan. Appreciate the time, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds great. Thanks, you guys.